Airbnbs on the third floor. Hi, we're in Paris right now. And I'm catching my breath because we just got to our Airbnb, which is on the side of this tiny, quaint little road. And we were met by a very, very heavy door, and then another heavy door, and then a spiral staircase. And in the Airbnb instructions, it says that we are on the third floor, which is fourth floor in American. Trying to recover because I had to go up 3 spiraled sets of stairs, but it's really 4 because of the extra floor. Not to mention that the wood is very old, the tile is very old, so every single step is sloped. So I felt like I was gonna fall back with each suitcase.
And here's what he just carried up, but it's a cute little apartment. We knew that we weren't gonna choose a hotel in Paris. We just wanted to have like the apartment experience. So it's small, but it will do.
Hello from Paris. This is country number 2 on our Eurasia trip.
So far it's been pretty nice. The scenery is really beautiful. Upon getting to Paris, I didn't know what to expect. I know you had some expectations.
I have always wanted to go to Paris, but when we first booked this vacation, we had no idea actually that the Olympics were happening at this time. I realized obviously later on as it was approaching. So I was a little disappointed at first, I have to say, because I just thought that I wasn't going to get the authentic Paris experience, and I just was thinking there was going to be crazy mobs and tons of crowds. But I have to say I am pleasantly surprised. It is crowded, of course, but it's
not
kind
unbearably crowded though.
No, it's not
decent.
so bad. But it's been really cool actually to see so many people from so many different countries all in one place, just super happy in the streets, repping their flags, cheering for their countries, and all the different people from different countries coming together as one for something just so exciting like this. And it really is a once in a lifetime experience to be somewhere where the Olympics are taking place.
And I will say, so far the hospitality has been pretty good. You know, we ate at 2 different places. The people were very kind, very friendly, very accommodating. So far that's been really nice as well. And we'll continue to see what that's like as we check out a few more places throughout the trip.
Unfortunately, we did not book any tickets to see any Olympic events. That would have been even better. But at this point, it was too late, and the tickets that are available now are just very, very expensive. But it's still cool being in the spot and to see the Eiffel Tower with the Olympic rings. It was kind of just surreal last night when we saw it. Yeah, I didn't expect to feel that way. I thought I was going to be disappointed by it. So I'm just happy that we're pleasantly surprised. So I just wanted to share some know before you go things about France in general when visiting. The currency is the euro.
You know, the currency here in Europe, it's $1 for every 92 cents in euro. So you're losing about 8 cents on the dollar US. Being that we just came from Great Britain, we actually, the euro is a little bit more valuable in that regard. You get a little bit more money when you exchange from Great British pounds. But of course, you always have to pay the exchange rates. So you have to factor that in when you're coming.
Some things about Paris specifically, the neighborhoods are called arrondissements. Don't quote me on this, but I believe that there are 20 of them, and each neighborhood offers different things. So we are staying in a cute little Airbnb, a little Parisian apartment in arrondissement 2.
Our Airbnb is pretty close to the Louvre, which is probably, I would say, like a 5 to 6 minute walk from the Airbnb.
And right now we're filming from the Palace Royal, so that is also close by to our Airbnb. So we're staying in a pretty good location, but there are so many different arrondissements, and depending on what you want, you can look up the different neighborhoods and see what's there. And we're also a moderately short walk to the Seine. So that's the river flowing through Paris, and it's separating some of the neighborhoods from each other. So we actually took the Eurostar to come from London to Paris, and that was about, what, a 2.5-hour ride?
Yeah,
It was really comfortable. It was really great form of transportation. So far, we've done a lot of walking. We've done some Ubering. They do offer Uber here as well. But today, we're going to try to navigate the train system a little bit. Here's a tip. You can download the app City Mapper, and you can easily navigate through walking, through bus, taxi, bike, or train. So that's just a tip for you guys.
So we just made a pit stop at the famous Lauderay, and we wanted to pick up some macaroons. Fun fact, Jen and I are gluten-free and dairy-free, so most of the things you'll see us eating while on vacation do meet those specifications, but of course, when you're in another country, you want to indulge in the local treats and whatnot. So here we have some macaroons. Show you some of the flavors that we got.
And they are all gluten-free. It's just that they do contain some dairy. Some flavors don't have dairy, in case you have those dietary needs as well. So you can get gluten-free and dairy-free, but there were a lot of options that contain dairy.
So here we have, this one looks pretty amazing actually. We have a pistachio, which pistachio is one of my favorite. Then we have lemon. There's the lemon one. We have raspberry. Not a big raspberry fan, but this one actually looks pretty nice.
And this one meets our dietary needs.
Yes. And then we have, ooh, I'm excited for this one. We have coffee. And the last one, I don't know if it's the best for last, we'll find out. The vanilla.
First one, vanilla.
Let's see.
It's really good. You really taste that almond pasty flavor. I give it a 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. It is pretty good. I'll give it a 4 out of 5 for right now. I might change my score depending on how the other ones taste.
Okay, lemon. It is really good if you're a lemon fan. Like if you love lemon meringue pie or something like that, it's really good. It's refreshing actually. This one's a 4 out of 5.
This is definitely not my favorite. I would say maybe a 2 out of 5.
Really?
I'm not a lemon fan.
Next up, pistachio. We really like pistachio. I don't really taste pistachio. It's so mild.
You're right. I don't taste pistachio. Actually, a little bit towards the end.
It's very hard to taste.
No, I got it towards the middle.
It's still good. It tastes like the vanilla one a little bit. 3 out of 5.
See, this one is 4 out of 5, almost a 5 out of 5 for me.
Now raspberry.
This one has a really nice pink color in it. Let's give it a taste.
The jam in the middle is really good.
I said before, I'm not a big raspberry fan, but this is actually really, really good.
I give another 5 out of 5, and usually I'm not a high rater, so these are really good.
I think I like the vanilla a little bit more than the raspberry, so I'm gonna give this one a 4 also.
We were just walking along the Seine and we saw this really nice boat. It had Chase Sapphire written on it, and we are Chase Sapphire Reserve members.
We first tried out a lounge just recently on our trip to London in the airport, and now when we stumbled upon this, we're like, no way, there's another lounge that we can check out. And it's really, really nice.
Of course, with the card, you get access to the airport lounges, but I didn't know that anything like this existed. So we stopped by, we inquired, and they said, yeah, as long as you're a card member, you get to come onto the boat. There are several different floors. There's 3 bars, there's a ballroom. In the ballroom, they had the Olympics playing, so you could watch the games.
We got onto the boat, they give you a complimentary drink token and then also a complimentary gift token.
So this is the bottle, and it's stainless steel on the inside, so super nice gift.
Very nice.
And then we got one free complimentary drink, so
Cheers.
I got a Paloma,
I got a nice glass of Sincere.
and we are also staying hydrated with some mint and citrus water. So we're really happy right now.
Cheers.
Cheers. And I just want to show you the view from the boat right now. I also just wanted to say that the Chase Sapphire Reserve card, it has a lot of perks and it's really good if you're a frequent traveler. We also have the Preferred card, which is good for everyday use if you're not a frequent traveler, but the Reserve card, even though it has a high fee, it pays for itself completely, and you get so many perks. Like, we had no idea that we were going to be able to access something like this on our vacation. So if you are interested in signing up for the Chase Sapphire Reserve card, I'll link our referral link down below, and you can just click on there and you can experience the benefits as well. We had a fun day out today, did a lot of walking, and now we're going to go ahead to the area of the Eiffel Tower, try to get some photos, and have a nice dinner. So we'll see you there. So it's day 3 in Paris, and we're very, very tired because the Olympics are going on, and today's a Saturday. There are just so many street closures today, and it's just been extremely chaotic, I will say, at the very least.
Everywhere you turn, there's literally cops blocking off the streets. Literally every street is closed. We were in 2 different Ubers today. The first Uber took us about 37 minutes before we said, you know what, let's just get out and walk. And then we had to walk another 30-something minutes. And then the Uber...
After we walked the 30 to 40 minutes, we realized that we had the wrong address to our destination because there's 2 of the same addresses. So we did that for nothing. Then we took a train to get to our actual destination, only to find that every single street was blocked off. Not only the streets for vehicles, but all the streets for pedestrians.
So that made it even more difficult. And then once we were done, we had to get a ride back to wherever we were going, and it was even longer. It started out with 55 minutes on the GPS, and then I think we were in the cab for what, like an hour and 45 minutes total. Every street was closed off. The poor Uber driver was like so frustrated, but we eventually got back to our Airbnb.
So once we got back, we just crashed on the bed and we just laid for like 10 minutes, and we didn't really want to get up, but we did. And now we just took a walk and a train because we are not attempting to get into any more cars today. And we are now going to go visit Notre Dame.